Honeys, have y'all ever been cheated on? Okay, that's the question of today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some signs of how to tell if you being cheated on. So if you like videos like these, definitely make sure you thumbs up my video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I release a video. And I hope y'all enjoy, my thoughts on this. Let's get into it. This video also is powered by KingBritneyChanel Couture. So if you like my merch and you want information on that, the merch shelf is under every video as well as in the description box below. And if you feeling this saffron mini dress look or off the shoulder dress look, check out my community page on YouTube. Let's get into the topic, honeys. I'm ready for this. Whew, before we get real, honey, how's everybody doing? Is everybody doing cool? I hope everybody is okay. Y'all know I had to get my little nice tea prepared for this because we're going to be having another girl boss chat, a little girl talk. I mean, guys, y'all could, listen in on this too because this might help y'all. But, I might do a separate video on how to tell if women are cheating on you because that's a little bit more sophistication. Whereas men cheating is a little bit more obvious. And, I'm a woman, so I'm going to give y'all some signs on what to look out for, how to know, sis, if you being played, how to know if he, runneth game upon you, darling. So, y'all heard me ask the question, have y'all ever been cheated on? Leave your thoughts in the comment below. I need to know, I want to hear some of these stories, darling. What was the craziest experience that you had with that? Because some people be out here really playing these games. So, I'm going to give y'all 10 basic ways to kind of peep games to know if somebody is playing games with you. Like I said, this is going to be more so me, pulling that card, honey, from the men that's players out there. But it is what it is. We got to get into it. So, the number one sign that a dude is about to play you or cheat on you, y'all, and I wrote it down in my little notebook. So if you see me looking at my notebook, boo, I had to come prepared. So the number one sign is if a guy is not trying to define where y'all are at from the day one, what his intentions are with you, he gonna play games. If he giving you, oh, we'll just see how this goes, or oh, I'm just going with the flow, and we'll see when we get there vibes, boo, he's about to be number one, a player, blank boy. He about to be playing games, sis. And if any man, and this is what my dad used to tell me, a man without a plan cannot stand. So if a man does not have any direction, he's probably more than likely about to waste your time. And girl, you don't have time for that, okay? You a girl boss. We don't have time for people that don't know where they going, or they just going, with the wind in life. Listen, this ain't Pocahontas. We don't have time to paint with the colors of the wind. You need to move that way to the left, okay? If you don't know what it is that you want out of life. And obviously, when a man meets you, he knows it, right off the bat, if he wants you and wants to be with you. So if he trying to say go with the flow, it's because he trying to go with the flow and have other options and, have his cake and what they say, eat it too. So don't let that be you, sis. Don't let that be you. Whew, okay. I had to let y'all know about that because there's so many females, honey, that is in situationships and they trying to, okay, listen, let me specify. This is just specifically for people that's actually in relationships because some females do be delusional where the dude be telling them off the bat what it is. They'll be like, listen, shorty, I'm just trying to, they just, you know what they be trying to do. They just trying to, get the goods, and they tell you off the front, listen, if you down with that, you can ride. But if not, then it is what it is. Some females, honey, they be riding off in their mind in a romantical relationship, and they try to make a situation that's not romantic or a love relationship into that. And you knew, sis, when he was coming from the gate with this whole we'll see how it goes and all the rest of this. Or like I said, the guys who just will blatantly tell you, I'm not looking for a relationship, and then you fall for trying to be Bob the Builder, can you fix it? I'm not talking about those type of females, just, you know, to specify. You playing yourself, because if somebody tell you off the rip and that's not what you're looking for, then it could be no more conversations, period. Okay, so my second way that you know is if a guy is always prioritizing his time with his friends over being with you, he more than likely playing games and he cheating, sis. Because any man that is really into you, they're gonna want to make time for you, and they're gonna want to be into you, and they're not gonna want to spend their time with their friends. They're gonna want to be up under you more than likely, okay? Because there's things that their friends just cannot do for them, okay? And they're gonna want to be around, you know, all of your beautiful feminine energy and all of that good stuff. So if they always trying to say, oh, I'm out with the boys or whatever, either, you know, it's one or two things. Either they playing for the other team, or, you know, they're good hanging out with their single friends. They have not translated or transitioned over to being in a relationship. So at that point in time, in your mind, sis, you need to be saying, listen, if you want to be single, that's cool. You can spend all the time that you want with your friends. That's cool. But you're not about to do that with me, though. Because if you're in a relationship, you have to show up to the relationship. Like, a relationship is like a job. If you don't show up to your job, do you get paid? Okay? So you cannot expect somebody to be in a relationship with you and you not showing up to the relationship. And then two, we're going to get into those, you know, single friends, you know, that the dudes still want to hang around with. Like, if you in a relationship, you don't have no business still hanging out with your single friends. That's going to be getting you into trouble and the rest of that. That still says that you want to be single, and that's where you need to be at, honey. That's a case closed. So more than likely, he using either the friends to cheat or just to do shady activity, because that's the type of stuff they did before he met you. And the friends, a lot of dudes, they don't realize their friends more than likely, a lot of times when they get in a relationship, be jealous. I don't understand how many times I have to tell dudes this, okay? If you got single friends and you're in a relationship, they sometimes are miserable. They gotta work to get every girl they have, okay? Meaning that, you know, they might have a little, you know, options or whatever, but it's nothing better than having somebody that's already your person. So the person probably cooking and cleaning for you. They at your house. You know, you getting play when you want, you know. Okay, so they don't have that. Okay, and then if the person is attractive, if your girl is attractive, they will literally, you'll have single friends, fellas, that will tell you, oh, hang with us, and then be sending your girl all the little dirt that y'all doing out, so that she could leave you. And then they be sliding in the DMs like, I knew he was out. I knew he was out doing you wrong, and you such a good girl. That's how these dudes play. So you thinking that hanging with your single friends is the move. Your single friends will be the same people that tell you to come out with them to cheat on your girl, and then be sliding in your girl DMs trying to take off. I'm telling you, I've seen it. Okay, so men, you need to know who your ally is and who your enemy is. And sometimes the enemy uses influences around you to get in the way of you making advancements in life. And getting a woman is getting in advance in your life, because, honey, your territory enlarge after you get a woman, honey. It says, that's why it says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. If your single homeboys is trying to prevent that, honey, it's probably because he of his father, which is the enemy. Okay, so if he's trying to get in the way of that, you got, you know, single friends that's always trying to turn up, knowing that you got a girl and trying to get you in scandal, darling. I had to specify that, okay? Because, ladies, y'all need to know, y'all need to be aware of that, of people who friends try to lure them in. That's something that y'all might have to pray about, because men get other men into trouble. Now, if you ask him where he's been at, and he always got a vague answer, like, you say, who is that? Oh, you don't know them, or where was you at? It's like, oh, why you asking me all these questions? You trying to accuse me, or you why you insecure? Why you jealous? Blah, blah, blah. All of, you know, oh, believe what you want to believe. If they give you any of those answers, you know the dude is playing games. He's more than likely cheating, and he doesn't want you to be bright enough to figure it out. So he wants to try to make it seem like it's the issue with you, like this is a problem with you. You the one that's tripping all the time. You the one. Why you asking me this? If you have an intuition or feeling or an inkling that somebody is doing something, chances are they're more than likely doing something, okay? Like, I'm not talking about the ladies that's tripping because they've been done wrong before, and then every dude that they meet after that, they just tripping. But dudes literally will try to make it seem like it's all in your mind. They'll try to make it seem like you're crazy. That you like, okay, where was you at when I was looking for you? They'll make it seem like, why you asking me this? Like, I feel so like this is why we don't communicate and all this other. They will make up an argument, or they will make up a reason to say that you insecure or jealous, and that means that you done touched a nerve. You're close, darling. You're close. You done caught him almost cheating. You caught him almost, okay? Now, I'm not saying just randomly off the bat, like that's a sign that something could be going on, but that is a red flag. Like, because if you with somebody, you deserve to know if they not with you, what's going on. Like, hey, you know, we were supposed to meet up at 8. What happened? And you deserve to know where they was at 8 when you was looking for them. Or you deserve to know as a woman if the person is messing with somebody else, because you don't have to put your life, honey, I feel like at risk because they want to entertain other people. And if they didn't specify that to you in the beginning, then they are being shady. Like, if you, some dudes, like I said, will say they want to be with, you know, in love with a bunch of people. Like, they, oh, I want to be with you and I want to be with her. They will say that to you. But if that wasn't specified and the person just wanted to get with you in a relationship and y'all came to that understanding, and then you asking them questions about who they was with, where they at, and they feel like they don't have to answer that, you need to dub that dude. Big dub. You need to, that's what you need to do. Leave him alone. Now, another way. If he not trying to claim you, girl, I don't know how many women be going through this at this point. If he's not trying to claim you, or he be like, oh, like y'all, he not trying to make y'all social media official because he like, oh, I don't like people in my business. Oh, I'm not into social media. oh, you know the little lies. The lies they tell, honey, the lies some of these men tell. If they telling you that, girl, you know, first of all, in 2020, if a dude is sitting there talking about he ain't into social media when just about everything involves social media, then you might have a dude that just really don't, you know, like people in this business. But if he is on social media at all, like I'm talking about he's tagged in pictures with his friends, all of that, but he don't want people to know about you, chances are he got other options, and he for everybody. These HOEs be for everybody. Yes, he's for everybody. So he wants you to be a secret so that the other girls or people he entertaining don't know about you, because that'll mess up the potential pool of girls he could get with if he say he with you. Okay, so he don't want to do that. So therefore, I gotta say, oh, hey, I don't want everybody in my business. You know, I'm private. Meanwhile, in between time, he's on social media, like other social media being on the internet. Like anybody that don't want is a private person. I feel like they're not going to be on the internet a lot, period. Like you're not going to see them with pages and different stuff like that. And you also got to watch for the sneak ones that say they ain't on the internet, but then you find them with a private page somewhere, okay? Get your friend girl squad together and do investigate. Look into it, okay? Look into it, because I'm guaranteeing you these dudes be for everybody. But yeah, any man that really love you, he gonna want to claim you and let the whole world know. Everybody is gonna know that you his, especially because he gonna want to let other dudes know, this is my territory. You're not allowed. I will like for real. Like he gonna want it to be known. Like, I mean, I be on social media and like, you know, if you're in a relationship, you on social media, you a female, you on social media, and a dude leave a comment, your man be like, who that? Like, they be looking like, what? Do I need to check him? Why he leaving that under? What's that emoji that he put under your page? Like, dudes is going to want to know, because they're not gonna want no other dude in their space. They're gonna want to be like, that's mine. Go away. Like, I will pop you, kind of stuff. Like, I will ride for mine. So if the dude is not doing that, he's probably not available. Okay, for real. Now, so we got that. So we did that. So this is about the cell phone, y'all. If he become the Kung Fu Panda, okay, when you trying to look at that cell phone just arbitrarily, like, you might be like, oh, let me use your cell phone because I need to call so-and-so about whatever, and my phone all the way upstairs. Or maybe your phone battery ran down and you really need to call your job or something like that. If he acting all scary for you to see that phone, let me show y'all. If he put his phone down like this on the table, or sitting there like this trying to make sure you don't see it, or taking that phone to the bathroom, sis, he's scared. He's scared that you're going to come across information that he does not want you to see. Numbers of girls calling him, whatever, boo or whatever. What girls be calling dudes nowadays, zaddy, and all this other stuff that girls be calling dudes. He's scared that you won't find them text messages, sis, of the girls contacting him. So if he's going to the bathroom trying to, have secret phone calls, if he is just, you use the phone and he's scared for you to swipe that right, he probably cheating. Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all know that's probably what's going on, because dudes that ain't got nothing to hide, they got their phone open. You can have a password. Here go my passwords. Here go my phone. You can have access to my Twitter. You could, or Facebook, whatever it is. You could see it because they not hiding nothing. Like, they'll be like, oh, they'll answer messages in front of you. Oh, this is so and so. Listen. If you in a committed relationship, they'll even have you text other people on their behalf. Okay, so they might be in the shower, working, hands, not able to be available, and they like, yo, could you tell so and so I'm gonna be over there around da 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 or whatever. They'll have you answering their phone. So if you can't do any of that, it's probably the prime reason is because the person cheating on you. That's facts, sis. Now, if the man is a lust-driven man, sister girl, listen to me. If the man is a lust-driven man, and this is something that women have a hard time facing, because a lot of times women be the part to play in the type of man that's like this. If you dressed all, I feel, lust, promiscuous, like, to attract the dude, like you was just, you wanted to be insta-baddie, you wanted to be on your hot girl summer, Tatiana type vibe when you met him, those are the type of girls that he's going to be attracted to. So if your man is lust-driven, or he looking for a big, peach and a smile type dude, type vibe, girlfriend, more than likely, that dude is going to be cheating with those type of females. And let me tell you why. It's because you attracted the man on the premise of, I would say, being promiscuous or lust, all that, okay? You attracted him off of all of that. So that spirit he got, boo, is going to be magnetically attracted to those type of women, okay? Because his morale is called into question, okay? He wasn't looking at you because you just had a beautiful mind or a beautiful soul, or he just felt like you was intelligent or whatever. He was looking at you because you had everything out. Everything was out. So he was attracted to the sireness type of vibe. And when the mother sirens come calling, he gonna be like a wolf over there running to that. Okay, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you can't want a man to be moral and you attracted him off of immorality. But I'm gonna tell you some signs to tell that he probably going to be cheating as a lust-driven man. If he's on social media all day, every day, even on your birthday, and my choke, no joke, boys, and he's liking big Instagram Tatiana type pics all day, every day. That's the only type of girls he follow. And that doesn't, or okay, another scenario is if he with you, but you don't fit that what he's looking at or fantasizing about, he gonna be cheating on you. It's just pure facts. He's gonna be cheating on you because a man is really showing you, like, what he's double tapping on is his inner desires, like what it is he's fantasizing about, what it is that is going to take for him to have some type of fulfillment. And if you at home and that's not you, and you not looking like Tatiana type females, he going to be fantasizing and lusting for that to try to go and get that, to fulfill that aspect of himself. So, or if you do look like that, just know that because you attracted him for those, I would say, reasons that are not necessarily moral, he's going to be magnetically attracted to that. Okay, so if you see him on social media and he's always liking voluptuous what they say, voluptuous, or big, and everything else all the time, that's all he think about is on his mind, then that's where he's going to be at with that. I mean, that's a person that has to overcome that area of weakness. And a lot of men have that area of weakness that they have to overcome because, I mean, women, they could build civilizations, and honey, they could bring them down. You seen with honey Samson and Delilah, you seen Solomon, how he had the issue where he had all them women and had to had to gain control of that because he got in trouble. One of the wives led him to stray away from the Most High God, and that was supposed to be his number one relationship in his life. So that love of lust, honey, could really get you jammed up if you don't overcome that. Now, if you ask him like about the social media also, if you say, listen, that makes me feel uncomfortable, why are you doing that, and he continues to do that, says he's cheating. Okay, like he wants when you click like on something, you're hoping that whoever that is, like, like how dudes, if they like you, they'll like about 15 of your Instagram photos. That's what that is. They're trying to get your attention, and they hoping that it's an opportunity there. So you home, but he hoping it's an opportunity in the big, voluptuous Judy that's on Instagram. Okay, so here's another way. If the man is not putting any time or effort into the relationship, okay? If you like, listen, you need to show up, and the person is just, I mean, they're not showing up, they just inconsistent in certain ways, it's chances are either you could be the side piece or he just has somebody and he's kind of dubbing you because he's cheating. Even if you like, wifey, the main thing, he could be dubbing you because he's finding new fulfillment or excitement in the other relationship, okay? Because you can't give time to everybody. You're going to prioritize your time with who it is that you want to please and who it is that you enjoying the excitement. And for a lot of men, cheating don't really even be like an emotional type of thing sometimes. Sometimes it's just the fulfillment of conquering something, okay? Or sometimes it's just like they want to feed the ego aspect of them, like to feel like, okay, let's say if they was a guy that you was dating and they wasn't cool ever. That's why I personally can't date people that was never cool, okay, or never fulfilled anything in life, or never had beautiful women and stuff like that, because they be having issues, like, and it's like they kind of trying to catch up on life. They go through that like middle, I would say, crisis kind of, where they're trying to just get like a whole bunch of women or trying to fulfill themselves ego-wise to say, I'm that guy. And typically, if you dealing with a guy with low self-esteem and stuff like that, where they just ego, like they need a boost in their ego, they probably gonna cheat. Okay, like they probably gonna cheat. Another one is the working late excuse. Okay, ain't enough hours in the world. You ain't working all. Like, sis, know what your man's job, occupation, and description is. Pull it up on what is it? What are the job websites? Indeed and all that. What is the website? Glassdoor and all of that. Look all of that up. How much he making? What is the description of what it is that he do? If he don't really have a super important job like that, and he's trying to make it seem like he's super important at the job and always got to work overtime and the rest of this stuff, and either he messing with somebody at the job, because you know people do that work husband, work wife mess at the job, okay? Or he's lying so that he could say, oh, I'm there, so that you are not, like, if you at work, ain't nobody going to be complaining that the person is at work, right? Because you get into the bag. But if you really ain't getting to the bag and you working something else, you know your girl gonna have a problem. But I don't know why men choose to use this excuse. Like, women can't, number one, pull up. Like, they can't call your job. Like, they can't find somebody at your job to see, hey, you know, it's such and such there. Or like your job is that important, like your girl don't know. Like, if your job is to just what's a job? If you, like, let's say you a mechanic, you ain't gonna be working super late until 8-9 o'clock at night when them stores and stuff be closed. So you just have to use your common sense and your logic, ladies, about that working late excuse. You know, if your man got an important job, that could be a very legitimate excuse. But for the ones that try to act like their job is important and they know they got a regular smegular 9 to 5 and ain't no shade there. But if you're using the, you know, oh, I had to work late, it better be cool. Now, here go the last one. If you're trying to get in touch with a guy and he's always busy, like it's always something, like, oh I gotta go talk to my sister, or oh, you know, my dad is this, or oh this, oh work, and you trying to contact them and they always telling you they're busy, they don't have time, or they just sending your calls to the voicemail or whatever, that dude is cheating. Like, and I'm gonna tell you I should tell y'all get back ways on how to get back at players and cheaters. That might be another video. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna cut this video here. But I hope you all enjoyed my ways and signs to tell if a guy is cheating on you. If you like these type of videos, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you all soon on the next video, and hit your notification bell so you know every time your girl put a new video out. See y'all soon on the next video. Bye, y'all. Hey, honeys. Thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.